Coachella. One of the most iconic music festivals in the world. Hundreds of thousands of people gather under the Indio sun for an unforgettable experience. Live music, artists that seem larger than life, where days turn into nights. But the Coachella you don't hear about is also here. One of California's largest industries, agriculture. Farm workers now deemed essential have worked through rain, through fires, and now through something they've never faced before.
I mean, I am worried since we don't know who might have it or if the person next to us is positive.
It's really hard in agriculture. I mean, the work has to get done and they're putting their lives out there for us.
Como en ese momento pues dije yo, ¿qué voy a hacer? No tengo trabajo, no tengo casa. Y pues dije yo, ¿qué voy a hacer?
Life here begins bright and early. While others sleep, these farm workers are already on the field by 5:30 in the morning. On the surface, it just seems like any other day, but amidst a pandemic, they're risking their lives by working on the front lines. They help bring in 1/4 of the nation's food supply, but with a high infection rate, they're one of the nation's most affected groups by the virus. The majority of them are migrants. To them, this is how they live, how they survive. Although they work in open air, they aren't always able to socially distance due to the nature of their work. During their breaks, they all share one station to wash their hands, and with only 3 portable restrooms, catching the virus could be easy.
It's really hard in agriculture. I mean, the work has to get done and they're putting their lives out there for us.
As a third-generation grower herself, Celeste Alonso knows exactly the kind of sacrifices these farm workers make.
We're all humans, you know, and we all deserve to be treated with respect. When it came down to the pandemic, we were blessed that our county, Riverside County, was able to provide us with a lot of masks, a lot of hand sanitizer. I have a 250-gallon tote of hand sanitizer in my storage, ready to be used for whatever harvest crew needs it. You know, and I have 2,000 masks in my office ready for the workers that whenever they need them, hey, they can go pick up masks. Like, I want to make sure that they feel comfortable being at work.
But out on the field, comfort is a luxury.
¿Cómo te sientes trabajar durante una pandemia? ¿Te sientes seguro?
No me siento segura. No me siento segura porque sale uno con el temor. Sale uno con el temor de que te llegues a infectar. Lo más importante es que yo pienso en mis hijos, cómo sería su vida ellos sin mí, si yo me llegara a infectar.
I mean, I am worried since we don't know who might have it or if the person next to us is positive or anything. But I mean, if they're positive, they should stay at home or something like that. But we never know, so we try to keep our distance and try to avoid that.
Sí sabemos que es difícil en como ahora que está pasando las enfermedades, todo eso. Pero siempre uno se tiene que arriesgar para ganar, para pagar la renta, la comida, y porque no tenemos nada como ahorros. Lo que ganamos aquí es muy poco.
Despite their fears, most don't have any other options. The majority of them live in large households with family who are depending on them.
How much do you get paid and how much do you think you deserve to get paid
since we were considered essential, I believe we were supposed to get paid a little extra than what we used to. Let's say, for example, I believe they were actually paying $2 more for essential workers, and people here in the farms, I believe they weren't getting that $2 extra.
Already earning the minimum wage, those $2 extra, known as hazard pay, would help alleviate some of the stress they all feel. But for the undocumented, they need more than just the minimum. For this farm worker who we'll call Maria, her property manager gave her 30 days to leave her mobile home back in May because she didn't have any legal documents.
Le digo, por favor, le digo, no me saque ahorita con mis hijas, le digo, porque no tengo a dónde ir. Y ella me contestó, pues eso no es mi problema, dijo, se tiene que salir.
Left with no other option, she packed up all she could and left to work with her daughters in the fields of Northern California.
Y como en esos momentos pues dije yo, ¿qué voy a hacer? No tengo trabajo, no tengo casa. Y pues dije yo, ¿qué voy a hacer? Aquí viví muchos momentos felices con mis hijas porque yo me sentía realizada que esa es la número 24, esta donde está la palma, esa palma yo la puse, esta que está aquí. Ese fue mi trailer por casi 12 años y pues ya no es mío.
Maria returned to the Coachella Valley, where she now rents a room to stay in. But she's still looking for a place to call her home.
Mire, yo elegí venir para acá, para Estados Unidos, para darle a mis hijas una mejor educación y supuestamente para vivir mejor.
Supuestamente.
Ajá.
¿No crees que se puede vivir mejor?
Sí se puede vivir mejor, pero tienes que dejar muchísimas cosas. Y al estar aquí, sí, pues hay muchas oportunidades, pero yo digo que a veces me pongo en la mente, me pongo a reflexionar o yo sola en mi mente, ¿vale la pena realmente haber dejado a toda mi familia por venir al que todos dicen al sueño americano aquí? Sí hay muchas oportunidades, pero hay muchos sacrificios.